It has been said that they can make fake meat taste like real meat. And I think that that's an impossibility. And that's what we're going to talk about today on this special, fun edition of Conversations with a Calvinist, which begins right now. Welcome back to Conversations with the Calvinist, and as you know, on this podcast, we talk about very serious things, and there are times when we talk about things that are not serious, and today we're going to talk about something that is, I would say, semi-serious, and that's the case of unreal meat. Here's the thing I don't like, Richard. I don't like lies. And when you tell me that there's meat and it's not real meat, that is a lie. So I think this is breaking the ninth commandment.
To quote Ron Swanson about skim milk. Skim milk is water that's lying about being milk.
That's right.
So we have the Impossible Whopper today.
In front of us, we both have two halves of a Whopper. Mm-hmm. One half of the Whopper is a regular, delicious Whopper with real meat. Mm-hmm. The other one is an abomination of God, which is made with stuff that is not meat. And we are going to record both of these. We're going to record ourselves eating both of these, but because we don't want to be at all biased, we want to be fair, we have brought along a blindfold. We are going to blindfold ourselves. We are going to open up the wrappers. They're cut in half, and I'll actually show you what it looks like right here. We have the Impossible Whopper is in the Impossible Whopper wrapping, which is this green wrapping right here. The regular Whopper's here. We're going to pick it up. We're going to eat. We're not going to know which is which. And then we're going to say which one we think is better in a blind taste test. Now, I'm going to allow Richard, since he is my guest, to go first. Okay. He is going to be first. You go ahead and unwrap it.
All righty.
And that way you don't knock anything over by not being able to see. Now, what's going to happen is, since you can actually see which is on which side now, when you put this blindfold on, I'm actually going to spin it in a circle. Okay, and we're going to see if this actually does hold up. Because they say the Impossible Whopper, that you can't tell the difference between the Impossible Whopper and the regular Whopper.
And the Impossible Whopper is made out of like plant-based stuff, correct?
It's plant-based meat. It is a synthetic meat. It is not real meat. So I'm going to take this from him. I am going to spin it in such a way that he will not know. And in the fashion of what's that movie that everybody loves? The one with the Andre the Giant and
you're talking about
the Princess Bride, where he's like, if I do this, you'll know that I did this, and if I do this, you'll know that. Well, that's sort of what I'm doing here. I don't want you to have any idea what I'm doing. You have no idea which is on which side, which is on the other. I'm going to slide it over right here. You can now feel, and the package doesn't tell because the package is the same. You're going to unwrap and give it a bite, then take a sip of water.
And then go for the other one. I can get a hold of this dumb thing.
All right.
Good gravy. They took. There we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right.
All right. Hold on. Real quick. Give that a swallow. Okay. Take your sip of water. It's near your right hand, right about there. Okay. Now, just out of curiosity, would you say, just without anything, you can't see, right?
I can't see a thing. My eyes are closed too.
Okay. All right. So, would you say that was the real one or the Impossible one?
I'm leaning toward the fake.
Okay. All right. Now go to the next one. It's in the package right there. Okay. Open it up.
You're going to learn this is more difficult than you think.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
All right. Give it a bite. All right. So now you've tasted both. Do you think, and you can't see anything, right?
Nope.
So do you think that the first one or the second one was the Impossible Whopper?
The first one's the Impossible Whopper. The second one actually tasted like meat.
Okay.
And if I pick the Impossible Whopper as the meat one, I'm going to be very surprised. So.
Well, unfortunately, you did pick the Impossible Whopper. Your second bite was this side. This is the plant-based. That's the wrapping that came off of it, the green wrapping. And you picked the Impossible Whopper. So far, so good for Burger King's claim that they're making.
Stay about a frame a minute and get some paper towels.
Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put my hat on backwards because this is what I do when I eat. I like to get... I'm a serious eater.
Wow.
I'm going to put my sleeping mask on, which says, "Sweet dreams are made of these." Isn't that what it says?
Yep. Just sweet
no,
dreams.
It just says "Sweet Dreams." Okay, I'm thinking of the song.
All right.
Okay. All right. And
I'm spinning like a champ.
feed it to me.
Spin, 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 and go for it.
You know, why don't you unwrap it? No.
I can unwrap.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm not looking. My eyes are closed. Can't see anything.
Go for the one on the right.
I'm going for the one on the right. I have no idea which one it is. I'm going to just quickly tear this package, try to open it up so I can get a good bite on it. Okay.
There you go.
All right, get a good handle on it. All right, here we go. And
what you think?
okay. I can tell you right away what it is. There's so much other stuff on the Whopper, you can barely taste the meat. I'm going to bite again. If I had to guess right now.
Your water's to your left. I'll slide it to you. There you go.
Thank you.
What Keith doesn't know, I'm still eating my Whopper.
If I had to guess right now, I would say that was the Impossible Whopper.
Okay.
Only because the meat tasted a little bit like paper. But I'm telling you, it's tough. This is tougher than I thought. All right.
Okay.
Left side. Left side.
Yeah, it's hard to get a hold of, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm practicing my Frank Dukes ninja skills here. And for those who know that reference,
kudos to you.
You're awesome.
Because that's a 40-year-old reference. Anyway.
I love Jean-Claude Van Damme. I don't get a lot from the McDonald's or from the Burger King in Calhoun. They do use a lot of mayonnaise.
They do.
Because we said we wanted these regular.
Yeah, I said make them like you normally make them. And that's how they normally make them. Because I have eaten a lot of Burger King, and they have no problem squirting half the tub of mayonnaise on them. So.
All right, my first one, I said I thought was Impossible Whopper.
Correct.
This one, I believe, is the real Whopper. So I'm staying with my original.
Okay.
I'm going to take a sip. Hold on. So my choice is that the first one was the Impossible. The second one was the real. All right, brother. How did I do?
Your palate's better than mine. You guessed
I could tell the difference. Okay, all right.
You can tell the difference. I, however, could not.
But here's the thing, though. If I didn't know, if you brought me to a restaurant and you served me that first one, I can honestly say I wouldn't have known if you hadn't have told me. But because I was searching for the difference with my palate, you know, I was sort of putting it, you know.
As your listeners can see, I'm gonna eat both of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm eating the Impossible. I'm trying to see if I really do taste the difference. It's very little. It's
right.
Very
if you
little
set it down, if you set, well, it fooled me already. If somebody sat that down in front of you and said it was a Whopper and fries and a drink at a party, you'd eat it and never question it.
I would wonder why they were serving Whoppers at a party.
I'm just saying. Well, you know what? Pizza parties get played out. Sometimes you just want something different. But it straight up fooled me.
All right. Well, guys, you've seen me and Richard do water, and we've tested water, and we came away, blind taste test. Now you've seen us test, does fake meat stand up to real meat? I said I could tell the difference, but only because I was looking for it.
Right.
Richard was trying, and he couldn't tell the difference. And honestly, for me, there's a sense in which it could have gone either way. So as much as I hate to admit it, I do think the Impossible Whopper passes the test of being as good as a regular Whopper. Well, guys, I was hoping to tell you it was awful. I was hoping to tell you it wouldn't be any good. It's not bad. They do a pretty good job over at Burger King for what it is. If we get a chance, we might try the nuggets later. Maybe keep this going. Can plant-based really stack up to the real thing?
Well, it depends on what you do with it.
So far, it's doing good.
Well, as far as Burger King does.
As far as Burger King goes, it's going pretty good.
I've had the cauliflower nugget.
And that is not.
On the outside, it looks like a nugget.
Well, that's what we want to see next time. That's what we're going to see next time. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching today. And again, this is just for fun. Hope you enjoyed it. And may God bless you. Bye-bye.
You gotta give me room to work.
I'm just putting it between us so that at least on the thing, it looks like it's somewhat centered.
Right.
It's a center.
It's a.
Come a little closer.
It's
So you're Richard, I'm Keith, and this will be Mike, just so there's no confusion.
Wow, dad jokes. You know when a joke becomes a dad joke?
When Dad tells it?
When it becomes apparent. Hilarious.
And the other thing, just if you left them out and reheated them, I wonder if that would like. There's all kinds of variables, right? What would real meat taste like reheated versus a
right? It's kind of like McDonald's French fries. They get cold and you reheat them. They're absolutely.
It's cardboard.
Garbage. It's garbage.
They're made of paper. No. There's this chemical that is a food additive that's made of wood pulp.
Oh, really?
It's a real thing. Like they put wood. If a lot of, I forget what it's called, but it's a chemical. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong out there in YouTube land. There's a chemical. It's called something. But if you see it in your food, and you see this in a lot of boxed food, and what it is it's digestible food pulp basically, and it does to add or wood pulp.
Preserve it.
Well, it's not. No, it's just to add filler. It's a filler.
Really?
Now the next time you eat a McDonald's French fry, you tell me it doesn't taste like there's a little bit of cardboard in it.
I've never noticed before, but
Anybody know the main ingredient in this?
I have no idea what's in this. I don't know what the base of that is. But the ones I've tried that are black bean based, if you've ever eaten black beans and you eat this burger, you know it, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
If you really want an alternative, it's a good alternative because we tried them before years ago.